Welcome back to Soccer Card United. It's episode 189 of the greatest soccer card podcast in the world. My name is Jason. That's Enzo. Hi, Enzo.
Hello, Jason. Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
You've been away.
I've been away. I've been on my travels, on my holidays.
For a long time.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Must be nice.
It was nice.
How was the weather?
Got lovely weather.
Wow.
Lovely weather the whole time.
In October.
In October. Everywhere I went, I would say to the people, the locals, is it usually this hot here at the end of September, start of October? And they would say, no, we're very worried.
Uh-oh.
The only day I didn't get good weather was the one full day I had at the most scenic location of the trip.
Oh, no.
Which was a cruel irony.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, thank you. But I mean, overall, I had a good time and I feel...
You're not going to share where the most scenic place on your travels were?
I can, yeah. I was in Lake Bled in Slovenia.
Lake Bled.
Just about a 40-minute drive north of Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia.
Do you feel rejuvenated?
I do.
Do you feel cultured?
Yes, there was a part of the world that Central Europe that I hadn't
ventured into
at all. Do
you feel, I don't know, better now that you've done that?
Yeah, I do. Because I don't like to... I like to feel like, you know, I can keep up in conversation and things like that. So if somebody says, you know, I'm going to Slovenia, you know, I go, oh yeah, well, do this or don't do this, or, you know, I enjoyed that, or...
You like to one-up people?
Yeah, it's all about status with me, yeah.
Alright. So you feel like your ability to status level up has increased? Yeah,
I feel even snobbier now than I was before I left.
That's a big success.
Yeah, and I have a gift for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Is it an AC Milan X off-white €3,000 bomber jacket?
No, that's not Christmas yet.
You said my birthday.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, someone said birthday.
No, Christmas.
Well, someone said Enzo must be a great friend, so I'm very... Or Enzo must have great friends or be a great friend. I
put on Instagram that I was going to get you the off-white $3,000 bomber jacket.
Are you going to do that?
Well, I'm going to see. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I might get you an off-white AC Milan bomber jacket. It might it might not be the brand off-white. It might just give you the colour. But let me get you this gift.
Okay.
Hold down the phone.
Oh my god, and not in the room.
No.
Such as the grand size of it.
Yeah, it's a huge cardboard cutout.
Oh my god, I can't wait. This was unexpected, by the way, people. Jason's normally horrible to me. I think you heard that down the stairs. I think he went downstairs. I don't know, my headphones are on. You know, I missed him for a few weeks. Maybe I shouldn't say that till I get my gift. But yeah, here he is. What is that?
This is the gift. I can explain it.
Okay, I got a hat. Society Velleccia di Paracona. Okay, this looks like it's coming from Italy.
It is coming from Italy.
55 degrees. Coppa di Autunno Barcolana.
Yes.
2023.
So I was in Trieste in the very northeast of Italy.
They have a Serie B or Serie C team.
They do. Triestina.
There's the hat for the people.
When I was there, I arrived. There was a big regatta, a big sailing regatta on. The biggest in the world.
The biggest sailing regatta in the world.
Yes, the Barcolana, which is on the second Sunday in every October in Trieste. I didn't know that when I booked it. That's why it was so difficult to find accommodation. And I thought, oh, this is fun. I'm in Italy. Obviously, everyone's fully aware of your Italian connection, being Italian. And I thought we have some winter travelling coming up to Dusseldorf, to London. Could be cold. So I said, let's get Enzo a woolly hat, keep him warm.
This is going to keep me warm. Now, it's not really a day for it now.
No.
But I've put it on.
It's kind of it's a future gift.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jason, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for holding the fort.
The biggest regatta
in the world.
In the world. Is that like, does it happen every year? What's this?
Yes, every October.
Okay.
And it's special because in most regattas, I learned all this while I was there.
Jason, it's special because you gave it to me. All right.
Well, that's enough. That's enough to say. Yeah. So that's there you go.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Now I have an urge to go next October to Trieste.
Yeah, you'd have a great time.
It's like you've won up me, you've snubbed me with that. Oh, so the biggest regatta does beyond.
Yeah.
That's who you
Well,
are.
it's a gift, but it's also an opportunity
reminder
for me to trot out.
No better gift.
So anyway,
Thank you.
you're very welcome.
I'm delighted.
Speaking of gifts, I should just say that people might notice I'm wearing a Soccer Cards Are Fun t-shirt. That was a gift to us at the one each. I think we got one each, did we?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah.
The that hat now gives me the confidence to get my hair cut, because when the cold weather is here, I'm not like, oh, I'm cold, my head's cold. Now I have a solution to that problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem I've been struggling with recently.
You've been using your hair.
My hair has been my
hat, but now you can go right down to the if you need to.
I'd love to do a COVID bald head again. I would love to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I tell you something? My barber was happy to do that for me in COVID. But ever since, every time I ask for it, he advises against it.
Why?
I don't know. But in COVID, he had no problem. Obviously, I wasn't getting my hair cut during the height of COVID, but I mean, like, when they would briefly open up.
I suppose it is a bit more annoying because you have to get every bit. You can't leave someone with a small clump of hair, whereas if you are giving you a one all over or something and a little bit is longer than the other bit, you can kind of ignore it.
Yeah.
He's getting lazy, Frank.
I think he's just saying, I think he was like, you know, with the world's back, you look better with a bit of hair on you. I think he's saying, you know. And I've always trusted his aesthetic decisions, so
why question him now?
Why question him now? He hasn't steered me wrong thus far. As far as I know. Okay.
I was going to say something, but I didn't want to disrespect
No,
Frank.
don't do that. Don't do that. You can disrespect me, but don't disrespect Frank.
No. Understandable.
Okay, so let's... while we were away, there was all Q&A shows. I hope they were enjoyed.
While you were away, all sorts was going on.
Yeah. All sorts of stuff happened.
It was
I missed the whole hobby scandal.
Yeah, you missed a lot, and I'd love to talk about it, but I think it's one of those things where maybe it's better to...
If we didn't catch it on the first go round of the news cycle...
No, now it would feel like we're just dragging...
Yes. I feel like we're piling on.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's blown over and then the boys start attacking you.
Yeah.
Not great. But not great, not good.
No.
Behave, people, behave.
We condemn all deceitful... Activity.
That's our stance. On all, from hobby politics to global politics, that's where we stand.
Honesty is the best policy. That's what we say.
Come on, grow up.
Come on. Right. So then we'll. It's kind of a strange show today because, like, first of all, can I say something? I came back Saturday night.
Yeah.
And so I had seen bits and bobs of football while I was away.
Yeah.
But yesterday was the first full day of football that I got to see in a couple of weeks. And then I cannot describe to you how disappointed I was when I learned we're going into another international break.
Yeah, very sad.
It's so frustrating.
You've just missed the good football season.
Yeah.
I'm happy. It's a nice break. I actually think it's going to benefit you to be clued in. No distractions.
You mean with no club football?
Yeah, I don't think you'd be glued to the international.
No, not generally, no.
But you know, it was a bit intense. How do you, like, you're feeling fresh post trip?
I feel good, yeah.
You feel cultured?
Yeah, it was like, I feel kind of rejuvenated in a way, because it was like I was traveling every couple of days while I was away.
Okay.
So it was like kind of I can't say I've experienced this much, but you know the way like people who exercise regularly say that they actually, I go like, oh, I'd get real tired if I went for a run. They say actually I feel less tired. I feel energized, but not in the way you feel energized after just kind of flaking out for a while.
Yeah.
I feel energized and like I feel more kind of rejuvenated than...
You were on the move the whole way through and
yeah.
it kept you going. Yeah.
But in a nice way.
I get you.
And I flew Aer Lingus.
Oh, I was going to ask you.
But had to fly back Ryanair.
Chalk and cheese.
And I had a bad experience, just a long waiting times in Trieste airport.
Classic Italians.
But I was thankful for the Italians because my suitcase on the way back was slightly overweight. And the guy took it was overweight, and he just looks at me and he goes, next time I'll be careful not to make it so heavy. I was like, any other country.
Yeah, classic Italian as
They
well.
would have
Like,
told me.
I'm not getting into a confrontation here.
Yeah, he's like, do you know what? Next time don't make it so heavy because it would have been bad for both of us. So that was nice. But isn't it true that oftentimes small airports can be worse than big airports? You think I go to the big airport, it's going to take me a long time
To get through it.
but actually it's quicker because they have more staff, they have more systems in place,
They have more experience.
they have more experience.
I'll be going potentially, Jason. In fact,
Yeah.
I would say 95% locked in, just not booked yet. I'll be going on my own holiday soon. I'll be
Lovely.
off the grid now. I won't be missing any podcasts
Okay,
because it's just a weekend.
but even still,
But it's a hectic weekend. It's in bang smack in the middle of our November busy season.
oh my god,
I'm going away for 2 or 3 days to Barcelona.
lovely.
Now, I'm pretty sure throughout the duration of my trip in Barcelona, I'm actually going to be in Girona
Oh yeah,
as a little getaway, yeah. With a few friends.
I've heard great things about Girona.
So have I. And local Catalonians are bringing me to Girona, so I trust them. And they sent me a photo of Girona being top of the league and said, we're going to the best city.
You should try and see Girona play if you can while you're there.
Jason, listen, I don't think it's one of those holidays where I can deviate, but
Yeah.
I'll deviate if I must.
I was watching Girona versus Granada a couple of weeks ago, and they were doing very, very well. And then they've since had some good results too. And Daley Blind is playing for Girona,
Oh yeah, he's great.
and this little Brazilian fella Savio. Savio's playing extremely well. He's got like 3 or 4 man of the match awards so far. He was on alone on PSV Eindhoven last year, but he has rookies in Merlin Chrome, I think it's Merlin, and Finest Flashbacks.
No.
There's only 2 rookies apart from a Chrome card that he's on with Xavi Siemens for PSV, but he doesn't have an RC logo.
Okay.
So anyway, if you get a chance to go and watch Savio at Girona while you're there, but either way,
I just checked. They're away to Rayo Vallecano that
never
weekend,
mind.
but it says TBD, so I don't know.
TBD the time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Damn. So I won't. That's probably better for me.
Probably, that wouldn't be it'd be a kind of a busman's holiday if you had to go and see
Yeah.
what do you call it, football.
They are second in the league now, so
Yeah.
because some wonder kid can't stop scoring goals.
So very good. So that's maybe in November.
Yeah, that's November.
Okay.
I'll remind you closer to the time.
In November and in the next couple of months, just to remind people, we are going to be at the Sports Card Social Show
In Milton Keynes, end of October.
Yeah.
Then first weekend in November, we're going to Frankfurt again.
Yep.
For the European Trading Card Tour. End of November, we're going to the London Card Show again.
Yep.
Bigger and better than ever, apparently. And then to end the year out, we're going to Card Madness in Dusseldorf.
Card Madness.
Which I actually think we only have 1 table for Dusseldorf. I think that's going to be a fun experience because I think we're going to be able to exit the table. We're going to be able to walk around. It's going to be friendly. There's going to be Christmas markets on, which I'm sure me and you will have a great time at.
Oh yeah. Some drink some Glühwein.
Some currywurst.
Eat some gingerbread.
I think it'll be good.
Exciting.
Be a real nice Christmas treat for the 2 of us.
So the Soccer Cards Night Christmas party.
Could be.
Dusseldorf. Although Soccer Cards Night is not the 2-man band it used to be, so probably our Christmas party would have to involve other people as well.
Yeah, true. We couldn't
exclude the wider team.
Yeah, the team keeps growing.
People can only imagine the team it takes to run this.
A lot of people.
A lot of behind the scenes work.
We're keeping a lot of families fed.
Yeah.
Stuff. Very tough.
So let's see what's on the docket for today.
Talk to me, Jason. Jason, I just want to say, for myself and everyone else, we're so happy to have you back.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's good to be back. I did miss the old podcast. There's things kind of happening, and I would think to myself,
I'd love to talk about that.
oh, I have a thing for that. I have something to say for that.
I had a load of good jokes about dying alone, but I can't use them. I want to set up a setup, and this will happen soon, where I'll be able to hold down a podcast should you ever disappear again.
Yes.
A stand. I want to have a stand. I want to be able to do what you can do, Jason. Because when I'm gone, you're able to keep it going.
That's right.
I want to be able to do that. So stay tuned.
Okay. Very good. let's go to Hobby HQ and start off with. I actually have a joke for this.
No, never mind.
Paul Scholes has got his foot in the door at Tops.
I was gonna say. Oh, what a man!
It was announced. Tops.
Thankfully, it's his foot.
Thankfully, it's his foot. Michael Rubin's foot is firmly in Paul Scholes' mouth.
Oh my god, that was very. Ay. That was a crazy video. That was nuts.
If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, don't Google it. It's not worth it. So Fanatics and Tops have been unveiling some footballers that they've signed up, some of whom have already appeared in products.
Yeah, it's good promotion though. I like it.
But it's good promotion. And Paul Scholes, a 2-time Champions League winner and 11-time champion of England, Manchester United legend, class of 92, all that, was announced. And this is going to be probably more exciting for the viewers than the listeners. But if you can see in there at the background, it looks like he's actually signing some.
Very, very good. That was brilliant. That was brilliant, Jason. You are different.
Looks like he's signing some Dynasty cards.
You're not going to zoom in, no?
I can't zoom in.
Oh my god.
The only way I could zoom in would be if I saved the image.
No.
Yeah, hang on a sec. It's Zoom doesn't really work on my. See, like it only zooms the. It only zooms.
No, Jason.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't, can you?
No, I can't.
Because I'm able to do it with
a Mac.
Yeah.
I can do it with a Mac as well.
My criticism of this.
Here we go. Anyway, it's on screen right now.
Do I even have criticism?
Oh, there's.
Yeah, I do have criticism. Christ. Yeah, exactly. So basically, we get a first look, and they teased this with Rivaldo as well. You could kind of see it. This one, you can see a lot more.
Yeah.
Obviously, so they did their little official. We have Paul Scholes, and in the background, of course, for us all to see and get excited about, is a load of Sharpies and a load of Dynasty cards.
Yeah.
From Paul Scholes, which is pretty cool. It's cool to see the player next to the cards. The only criticism for a man whose passing ability was so precise and accurate, his sign ability, straight there from the left, you can see even the officially licensed collectibles has his autograph going through it.
Yeah.
If you look at some of them cards, possibly all of them cards, he has signed all over the face.
Yeah.
And everywhere.
But can I just say, if you look at them, there actually isn't anywhere else for his autograph.
To be honest, Jason, when you look at other Dynasty cards, they're all kind of similar. I think it kind of helps, like in baseball, their jerseys are kind of white, so it's kind of natural to do that. But yeah, Dynasty, it's kind of harder. If there's not a space made for you, but that is a little bit upsetting that his autograph
is all over his face.
All over his face. Even like the dark red jersey, obviously, it's going to be hard to kind of sign over that color wise.
Yeah,
they probably should see where it like says Paul Scholes.
Yes,
that should probably not be there, and he should sign that. I don't know. Hopefully, they look really nice in hand. But yeah, a lot of Paul Scholes anyway. His autographs have gone over. One thing that I want to point out though, Jason, if you look at the very back of that image, top right corner, that card looks thicker than the other cards. That looks like there's a little bit of
down
juice.
Here. Down at the back right corner, I see it.
That's thicker. So that could be like a 101, or maybe there's a special patch. That looks to me, Jason, from here. I'm zoomed in on my Mac so I can see it. It kind of looks like a Champions League logo, you know, like from the kit.
Yeah.
Which did a lot of the 101s from Museum were Champions League logos, kind of a logo man vibe, a Starball patch. Hopefully that is what's happening with Dynasty. That would be super cool. A thicker card and a Champions League logo. But yeah, his autograph's obviously very vertical as well. If you look at that, the top loop to the bottom loop, like that's probably one of the most vertical autographs in the game.
He goes Paul Scholes.
Yeah, so it's tough. But yeah, it kind of looks like it's all over his face. But the most important and exciting thing here is that we're getting them Dynasty cards. They look really, really good. And
listen, you know, I can say this from personal experience. I got a bit of stick about signing an autograph recently.
Yeah.
Because explain what happened with our autograph for a second.
Sorry. So, in this scenario, I was on the way to you so we had sold something on eBay, a 1-of-1 Sapphire card, and someone sent a message that said, hey, any chance you could send me some stickers or something signed from Suck Cards United? Love the podcast, da da da. So I was on my way to you.
Yeah.
I had a coaster, cork back coaster that I had signed, and as soon as I entered the door, I said, "Hey, Jason signed this," and you were standing up, kind of flustered, and you signed it, and I took it and I sent it back with my brother to bring home and to ship. So yeah, like you're caught off guard. You're standing up. You're busy. You have to do it fast.
Yes.
I mean, if you look at this photo of Paul's goals, the pen is in his hand still.
Yeah.
So he's probably running on a fairly tight time.
He's come in. Someone said, "Here, quick, sign that."
And probably, like, look at the amount of cards he has there. There's probably about 20 or 30, maybe.
Yeah.
So he's probably on a fairly tight schedule. Had to sign them all.
Yeah.
And I don't think if you have Paul Scholes in the room, you say, "Hey, actually sign it like this."
Yes. And sometimes the pen, depending on the combination of the pen or marker and the material, doesn't always
pan out.
So I have some sympathy there for Scholesy. But yeah, in general, great to see that we're getting more on-card autographs.
Yeah, 100%.
In
products, and again from you see their Dynasty as well. See,
so this is from Rivaldo, and their Dynasty down the very bottom of the
creeping in. So I like they did this with Patrice Evra as well. I don't think there was any Dynasty in it, but I like that Topps are kind of hyping up the legends that they're signing on board.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's fun. It's good promotion. I love that these guys are part of Dynasty. I'm excited for Dynasty. The Paul Scholes one, I still have the images on my laptop. There's such a variety of patches, which I really like.
Yep.
You're seeing white, you're seeing red, you're seeing black. Getting a bit of everything. I'm excited about that kind of one thicker card at the very back. It really does look like half a Champions League ball from the shoulder. So yeah, pretty good news.
Speaking of legends and signing, there is one legend that also played in red, black, and white, and blue, and yellow, and all sorts of colours. And that is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who has no autograph cards in the history of the hobby until now. With those persistent innovators over at Leaf Trading Cards, they announced that their 2023 Leaf Metal Continuum series was continuing with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. This is $800. $800.
Leaf normally come in a lot cheaper.
This is $800, or you can pay in 4 interest-free installments.
Wow.
For this, it's print to order. You can buy 5 for $797 each. You get $250 off.
Not the best.
So, 2023 Leaf Metal Continuum autograph is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, print to order through the 9th of October. 2023 Leaf Metal Continuum is a legacy set that will be living and growing throughout 2023. Almost like a living set.
Yeah.
This set will feature both rookies and legends, and will include not only the biggest names in sports, but also the next stars of the game. Each card features Leaf's metal technology and will be print to order. Available for a limited time only. Anyone who builds the entire set will be rewarded. Ooh. So this is exciting. Zlatan signs.
Yeah, Zlatan signed, I think, with Icons.
Yep.
Which is someone that Messi has partnered with in the past. So yeah, basically, and like I don't know if you've seen him do the Piers Morgan interview.
I saw that he had done a Piers Morgan interview.
Yeah, I haven't seen it myself, but I've seen some of the snippets. It kind of shows that he's retired now, and he's going to take advantage of some commercial opportunity. Yeah. Which means signing.
So here's a ball. Here's different stuff. Boots, jerseys, and stuff will be available through his Icon page. What this means generally is kind of an exercise in patience may be required from the consumer.
Yes.
Because if Zlatan is signing,
be careful.
Be careful. Because once Zlatan starts signing, who knows when Zlatan will stop signing.
Yeah, don't launch it off with an €800 Leaf unlicensed autograph, in my opinion. Although Leaf did have a triple auto, if you remember that, Jason, of Evan Ferguson, Heung-min Son, and I think Harry Kane.
Yeah.
I think that only got like 13 or 15 orders.
Right.
Which obviously means super low print run, super cool, but it also shows the struggles, I suppose, to sell higher end, high priced autographs from Leaf.
I think Zlatan's Leaf card will sell well. I mean, the amount of people who have such a fondness for Zlatan, who have kind of a kind of Chuck Norris meme kind of appreciation for him, and just he's had an audience out there waiting on autographs for a long time. I'm sure this Leaf card will sell. I'm not sure a lot of people will be going in for the buy 5 get $2.50 off each card. I'd be careful buying it at that price. But if he doesn't sign loads, if he doesn't go mad, then maybe,
could be good. Yeah,
could be good.
But that's one, Jason. To be honest, say if Panini or Topps get Zlatan a signing, exclusive or non-exclusive, I don't know. That's one. It's like you don't want the next product that has him in it. You don't want there to be 150 Zlatan autos in it.
You don't want to go from 0 to 100.
It's kind of happened with Mbappe. Mbappe hadn't signed at all, and then they all got super excited. It's like if you've paid him however X amount of money to give you, say, 1,000 autographs, you'll actually get a better ROI probably as a company, and it'll be better for the secondary market if you ration them out tighter. They're going to last longer for you for what you've paid for, and so long as they're in the checklist, even if there's only 10 of them, people are going to be excited about it. If Zlatan started appearing in Chrome, but he only had of 5s and a 101, people aren't going to complain. People are going to be like, that's deadly. When you hit one, it's going to be a moment. But then if you're hitting 150 in Chrome, and then 150 in Museum, and then 150 in Panini Immaculate, and then just the market hits. Like, you can look at some of the legend autographs. A lot of them are not doing too well, but it's purely because there's too many.
Yes,
and there's no need for there to be too many.
Zlatan, I mean, we kind of had this discussion on one of the Q&A episodes. I can't remember what it was, but about Messi, and about how somebody said, is there such a thing as too many Messi autographs? And the answer was yeah. And it's kind of similar to this. It's like there are two schools of thought. One is that some people want to have as much of a chance as possible to hit a Zlatan autograph, and they just want one. And then there's some people who rightly think they should be limited enough so that their kind of the integrity of them is maintained. I think also, like, with modern card technology, where like there aren't big, well, okay, sometimes there's print lines, miscuts, off center, that does exist, but not as much with ultra modern cards. And it's not a case of, because we're in a social media era now, it's not like somebody can hit a Zlatan autograph and just keep it, and no one, like, you feel like a lot of the big cards do turn up, or they're hitting breaks or whatever. So like, because of that, you really need to be disciplined if you want to maintain the integrity of an autograph card like that, because they will appear, they will pop up, and there's nothing worse than getting to the 5th or 6th product that has Zlatan. I mean, this is assuming that he
signing for everyone.
Is signing for everyone. There's nothing worse than getting to 5 or 6 products into Zlatan, getting a Zlatan auto and going, oh, Zlatan auto, let's go! And then you look on eBay and it's like, oh, the last one did 80 quid.
Yeah.
It's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He hasn't had autographs. He's had cards since
forever. It's a tough one. It's weird.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. It's an interesting point about legends. How do you?
Because it's like next year's product. Yeah, there was a lot of legend autographs this year, but it's like next year's product surely are going to have the same legend autographs, and then it's like, I don't know if this. It'd be interesting to know if this happens in basketball or baseball. Because I mean, I feel like Michael Jordan has been with Upper Deck for however long.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel. I mean, without having my ear to the ground, or without knowing too much about the other sports that are much further along in the hobby, I don't feel like legend autographs are flying out in every year's product.
No, I don't think so.
And like, obviously they want to make soccer richer, but it's kind of like, if you do that 2 years in a row, 3 years in a row, you've just watered the whole thing down.
I think it also comes down to the fact that in other sports, in the American sports, you have your draft class. So you have your top guys coming in from the draft. Even if it's a bad draft class, you have your chase cards every year set. Whereas there is no way that the companies can guarantee a consistent supply of new subjects.
Yeah, it's tough.
And also, like, if you're drafted into the NBA, then in your NBA Players Association contract, you have to sign for Panini.
Yeah.
Whereas you could have somebody come in, somebody breaks through at, Manchester United and doesn't want to sign.
Yeah, you can't get them.
It
is tough.
Yeah.
And that's one of the big challenges with soccer from a manufacturing point of view. But yeah, the Legends, it's almost like, I don't know how to fix it. Because you look, there was some really cool dual and triple autos this year. If you even look at like Roy Keane and Gattuso, super cool. But it's like, what do you do next year?
Yeah.
And that's obviously their problem to try and solve. But it's like, if you did that again next year, or the following year, you know, whatever, it's like, now what are you doing? It's tough. But yeah, hopefully Zlatan comes out and does well, signs.
Because I mean, there he is on the Leaf card in an unlicensed or Rossoneri jersey. You put an AC Milan badge on that, maybe a little Scudetto on his chest as well, and all of a sudden, you know,
what a card!
What a card that is.
But not if there's a million of them.
But not if there's a million of them. Absolutely right. Okay. Speaking of AC Milan cards for you, there was an Atletico Madrid Chrome set dropped again.
Something for you.
Something for me. Thank you to everyone who sent it to me. I didn't buy one yet. Dropped for £865 sterling on Tops UK. I think it was €1,000.
Yeah.
On the EU sites. And this is the second edition of Atletico Madrid Chrome. A crossover between the famous Conchoneros and Topps iconic Chrome brand. This 40 card set is stocked with rare hits and on-card autographs of the club stars, 20 sequentially numbered base cards, and 20 sequentially numbered encased autographs per box, all numbered to 75 or less. So we've seen Juventus Chrome come out in the hobby box configuration, same with Barca Chrome, and we've seen Atletico and now Atletico again, and Bayern, Dortmund, and Leipzig.
Yep.
All come out with these
Salzburg, maybe.
Salzburg as well, yeah. So,
PSG, of course.
PSG, of course. Come on. PSG Chrome, by the way, available on soccercardsunited.com/store. This was interesting. They went for the I believe the guaranteed. Did they? No.
What do you mean?
Like, is this one of those ones where it's like you're guaranteed the autos, or it's a mix of autos?
I feel like it's probably a mix.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a 20. So
yeah, so you're getting everyone on the checklist.
You're getting
That's
everyone,
what you mean.
except Marco Moreno only has the Superfractor and the red of 5.
He was only able to sign 6 cards.
Yeah, must have been. This is by the way, I was staying in we actually thought I mentioned Lake Bled earlier. I was staying in Lake Bled. I was staying in an old parish house.
Oh yeah.
Beside a church there, and each of the rooms was named after some sort of religious priest or something from the past of that parish. And when I checked in, they told me the room that I was staying in was called Oblak. And then I went into the room and there was a little poster on the thing, and it was the priest who built the church next door, and his name was Janusz Oblak. Jan Oblak. Wow. What? I was like, what?
What's going on?
What's going on here?
This happens spooky. When you travel and you're well cultured.
I said, I'm going to go trip fan.
Jan Oblak.
Jan Oblak. What are the chances? So Jan Oblak does have autographs in this. So does who are the big hits here? Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann is the.
And he might have some inscriptions, right? He had inscriptions last year, maybe.
Oh, he might have a few fun inscriptions.
Yeah.
Sergio Reguilon, who's on loan last year, that's not ideal. Sergio Diaz and Marco Moreno, I presume, are a couple of Fernando Torres's under-19 charges. Thomas Lemar, Jeffrey Condogbia, Carrasco, Koke, Mark Llorente. Yeah, I can't decide
if you want to get it,
if I want to open it or not. I don't think I do.
But it's close.
But it's close, yeah.
I wish they had Simeone in there. I don't know if he's exclusive with Panini, but that'd be cool.
It would be cool.
But also, like, when you look at the Real Sociedad box, like, that came with such a cool experience.
Yeah.
I feel like those sets, you need that.
I think the Real Sociedad box is almost like has spoiled me. Like this, going to the trip with San Sebastian, getting the tickets to see Real Sociedad versus Real Madrid.
Well, that turned into one of the most incredible.
Yeah.
Could have been any game. Could have been, whatever.
But that whole experience,
San Sebastian was so nice.
Kind of
spoiled you.
Because
those boxes were more expensive than this one.
Yeah.
They came with a kit, special kit. I don't hate the chrome. Like, obviously, you couldn't do like a Barca chrome or a Juve chrome to Atletico Madrid. I don't think. Not in terms of how many, but I'm sure there's so many boxes made of both of them.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So like I mean, obviously to give such a good legend, you know, there's a lot of legends, but I don't think you can do that.
Well, if you could get like, could you get Aguero? Could you get Forlan?
Torres. But I still don't think it carries the same way. Zidane.
No, I don't think so.
Messi, etc. Ronaldo, whatever.
I don't think so.
So it's like they have the high end set. Great.
Yeah.
There's only like 100 or 200 made. I assume this is 200.
I think so. Yeah.
Doesn't say, no.
Doesn't say.
Click on the box. Maybe it says that.
One. No.
Doesn't say it.
Doesn't say.
Let's assume 200.
Okay.
Maybe there's more if you look at the checklist. I don't know. Maybe there's less. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like the whole thing is you're a fan of the club, so you should want the box. But it's like for that price, you almost, especially there's no huge hits necessarily. Like, I don't know what does a 101 Griezmann sell for technically. Ignore that. What does an 05? Like, we hit an 05 from the Barca Chroma Griezmann, obviously Barca, whatever. I think you need something else with it, whether it's a special kit, whether it's an invitation to an event, which obviously I know is not easy to put together, but
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, looking
unless
at
the price was lower, I think you need something with it.
The rookies, like the main chase, like that isn't Griezmann, would be Pablo Barrios, who's a rookie. It's a rookie on-card autograph.
Yeah.
Very capable young Spanish midfielder. Like, but that's really, the idea is that he's going to be. It would be great to have like an on-card rookie auto of Saul or Koke. Like that's it's that kind of thing. But in terms of like just talking about the idea of a Juventus or Barcelona Chrome and talking about the legends, like that would be really exciting. If there was like if you had a situation almost like the PSG set or Liverpool lineage or something like that, where it's like there's also one legend on-card auto.
Which PSG set?
PSG Chrome, where it was like you get your 3 guaranteed hits, and then some are hits, some are guaranteed, some are mixed. This, like, if you had like it's 20 autos, 1 or 2 of them are legends, and the legends checklist is Paulo Futre, XYZ, Diego Godin, get one fan,
as a player.
all these guys, like that would be exciting. But just kind of looking at like you've got loan players in there, you've got.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just more so criticism of the club. It's a small club. Bad club. Very bad club.
It's not a criticism of the club.
You don't have good players.
No, got good players.
Got good players.
But
was Morata on that?
Yes, he is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's been playing well.
Had a brilliant start to the season.
Brilliant.
I think also 22-23 was an underwhelming season.
Yeah. Which obviously is out of their hands.
Which is completely out of their hands, but I'm just looking at that going like...
You could definitely boost it up with some legends.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, stuff. That could be coming in the future, but I feel like I mean, obviously, if they made an AC Milan one, it would be disappointing not to have legends in it.
That's what exactly thinking like that is like you get for say last season's AC Milan,
great.
Kind of going like, well, there's no legends. You got your Rafael, your Teo Hernandez, your Giroud.
That's actually pretty good.
It's actually pretty good, yeah.
Rafael. Yeah. No, but I get it. It's tough. I think it's just to be fair, it's a collector's box. It's not for flipping. It's not for resale value. Like a lot of people are like, oh, if you buy that. They're only worth this much if you're selling, but it's like you're not meant to be selling. You're getting a full set. You're getting a display box.
Yes.
It's cool. It's class. It's whatever, but it's a bit tough. Like Milan, I reckon you can do the Topps Chrome with that, obviously.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I love the idea if they could mix sets together. I know that there's probably a lot of reasons why they can't. But it'd be cool to open that and you're getting Real Madrid, you're getting Barca, you're getting everything in the mix. You don't know what they are. I think knowing that those 20 cards are in the box forces you, even if you're a collector, forces you to price it all.
Yes.
And go, these sell for 20, this autograph's only a $20 autograph, or,
Yeah, because even if like, if you said, okay, that's all, maybe say it was 40 cards and it's £800 a box. So that's £20 per card.
Which is not that bad.
But then it's like, yeah, but I don't necessarily want every card.
Yeah. And only the autographs have real value, like big value.
So, so it's like one of those things where it's
close.
It's very close.
Like that's it. Like it's definitely not like for the last 2 years this came out and you haven't bought one.
No.
This one you're closer to. You're on the fence.
Yeah. We're getting there.
Something's missing. Like if that told you could get a trip to San Sebastian to the Metropolitano.
Yeah.
I think you'd be like Enzo
Absolutely.
would do. Even though you could buy a flight and a match ticket to that.
Well, because I was looking at it and going like, okay, so for me, I'm in Ireland to go to Madrid see a game. It's like it's less than that.
But obviously, if you get the ability to go into the changing rooms, do this, do that.
Completely. If I got like match tickets included, or even like just a stadium tour,
A special scarf.
give me a special scarf, something interesting. But I think
I might have more feedback if they made a Milan one, because then I feel like I'd properly
emotionally engaged,
feel or not feel something.
Yeah. I'm just. It's not.
I think you're not a real fan.
Yeah, definitely.
Might be that.
Could be that. I think I don't know. There is definitely a thing of, because Atletico have so consistently qualified for the Champions League under Diego Simeone, and there's so many Atletico cards, it's just a little bit like, I don't know, guys. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah.
But people were sending it. Thank you for everyone.
Thank you to everyone who sent it.
Tagged it, sent it, said, look, it's here.
Okay, let's talk briefly about some football. Obviously, any football that we missed and stuff like that we can talk about on Thursday, because international break and all that stuff. I just have a few things. Did you see any of the Premier League over the weekend?
The Premier League, I caught the big game.
Manchester City versus Arsenal.
Man City versus Arsenal.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at the
Nathan
picture.
Ake's head downs Pep's Blues.
Devastating. And also, your man should have been sent off, Kovacic.
Yes.
What else did I catch, Jason?
I think was it 3 games without a Premier League win with Rodri?
Rodri, that would have been a good rookie in Atletico Madrid Chrome back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
Just trying to see.
I wouldn't have wanted him once he
left.
No,
the only game I actually caught from the Premier League was that game.
That's fair enough.
Was too busy watching Milan the day before.
Yeah.
And Frosinone the morning prior to that.
Oh, we're going to talk about Frosinone soon.
They were on TNT Sports 5, which I didn't even know existed. And I got to watch it. Got the feet up.
I was very frustrated. I don't have access to that channel.
Jason, just give me a call next time. I'll invite you over.
I should have gone over.
Should have come over.
Brighton drew 2-2 at Liverpool, and I want to just point out a continuing good start to the season for Simon Adingra, who was on loan at Union Saint-Gilloise last season and has a rookie card in Merlin.
For Union
Yes.
Saint-Gilloise?
Yeah.
Wow.
He has a rookie card in Merlin.
Yeah, Merlin hasn't flown off the shelves this year the way it did in previous years due to the UCC being carried over to all other products, but still has players in it that are not in the other sets.
If anyone got in cheap into the USG break spot,
you did well.
You did well because you got Boniface and Adingra.
That's very good. That's a strong showing.
He came through from the Right to Dream Academy through Nords Highland up in Denmark. That club in Denmark that also produced the likes of Mohamed Kudus.
Wow.
And Ernest Nuama. Ernest Nuama scored for Lyon at the weekend against Lorient in a game that was littered with young talent.
Wow. 2
clubs in France that are traditionally quite successful. At the moment, struggling terribly at the bottom of the table. It's a bottom of the table clash. Big 6-pointer. Finished 3-3.
Fabio Grosso, of course, former Frosinone manager, taking over Lyon.
Yes, and making not a great difference. They did go 3-1 up in the first half. They were pegged back. Nuama scored for Lyon, although my favourite player on the pitch for Lyon was not Irishman Jake O'Brien, but it was Jeffinho. There's a Brazilian lad plays for Lyon called Jeffinho.
What a name.
Which I love.
It's like Jeff Hendrick if he could do a step over.
Yeah, we would have called him Jeffinho. Jake O'Brien, the Irishman, is playing at centre-back alongside Dejan Lovren.
That's mental.
It's a bit like when you go a few years into a Football Manager save, and you go, what?
What's going on? Who's the manager? Who's what?
But also to just draw attention to, last year we had El Ouahi for Montpellier in Ligue 1 as a kind of rookie striker. This year it looks like we're going to have Eli Kroupi for Lorient, a 17-year-old, right, who has 3 goals and 2 assists in 7 starts for Lorient this season, who are like bottom of the league. So for those Ligue 1 score fans,
yeah, diving in, more talent,
more hot rookies,
more hot rookies. Speaking of Ligue 1, you've seen on the Panini America website, Ligue 1, of course, is under there as a license and has been for some while, but now the UNFP is also there.
Yeah,
Panini have recently been on a bit of a tear, picking up licenses that Fanatics haven't managed to get. They said, okay, you're taking all of our licenses, let's go get new ones, they say. As we've seen with the Turkish Airlines Euro League.
Yep.
But it looks like they're making more of a play into League On. We might get a League On Prism and the likes in the near future, maybe.
Very exciting. Or maybe a French national product.
Who knows?
Thierry Henry has become the under-21s coach for France and has called up Mathys Tel to his latest squad. Because there was a chance that Germany were going to try and rush through a naturalisation process for Mathys Tel.
Don't let him do it.
But they didn't let him do it. Did let him do it. Called him up.
But not until he's properly
senior capped. Yeah.
Can he?
But the idea is that once he gets in on the TT at the
he's gonna,
the under-21s level, he's gonna love it.
He's gonna love it.
He's loving his football.
TT giving him advice and all. He goes, this is the place for me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Lamine Yamal, 2023-24. Rookie class leader in the early running.
Up to no good again.
Became the youngest in 93 years of the Spanish top flight. Became the youngest ever goal scorer. And he only did it by 11 days. So if he'd waited to the other side of the international break,
he'd have been in trouble.
He would have been in big trouble.
Who was the next youngest, did you know?
Don't know.
I assume Ansu Fati, but I don't know.
Must have. Ansu Fati's definitely 3 or 4. 2 goals for Granada in their 2-2 draw at Barcelona. Both goals scored by Brian Zaragoza for struggling Granada, who's having a good season. 22-year-old Brian Zaragoza. Watch out for him. He has 5 goals and 1 assist and 9 starts for Granada, including 2 goals against Barcelona, goals against Real Sociedad and Mallorca. Didn't score against Atletico because massive club. Too difficult to score against.
Too tough. Can't do it. I don't know who the next youngest is. But shut up. Google failed me.
And then we'll finish on Frosinone.
Oh,
from Italian football hipster darlings to hobby darlings, perhaps. Because there were goals in the 2-1 win against Hellas Verona for Renier Jesus on loan from Real Madrid, former Borussia Dortmund loanee.
Has a rookie card.
Do you know what his rookie card is?
Yeah, it's a Chrome. I think he is in a Borussia Dortmund kit.
Yeah.
Renier.
Let's see. It's Jude Class.
Wow.
Jude Class.
Coming up again.
In the Dortmund kit. Back at it again with the Jude Class.
Another yellow kit. That's not the worst one to be collecting, Jason.
I was thinking about this because I'm just like, what are we going to do?
I'm confused, yeah.
I don't know.
Because these are they're doing it right now. First of all, Frozen, this is the greatest start to a season Frozen I've ever had in the top flight.
It's only our 8.
It's only our 3rd time in the top flight, and we are 8 points clear.
We're having our Sassuolo moment.
We're doing it with an incredible manager, hipster manager. It's all happening, right? And we look like we're able to win every game we play.
Yes,
we're in them all.
Yes.
When we were up against Hellas Verona, it's 2-1, but it was basically 2-0. They scored late on.
Yeah.
Coming up against this team, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna win.
Yeah.
It just felt that way. And we have another 3 really clean games after the international break. And I'm actually so excited for that because I feel like our manager gets a week or 2 now just to train our team.
On the training ground.
Because we're not going, none of our players are not going on international duty. So I'm super excited about that. Both goal scorers have rookie cards. And the problem here is, Jason, of course, one of them is in a Dortmund kit from the Jude class.
Yeah.
And the other one is in a Juventus kit for this year.
Yeah, for 22-23.
Yeah, the year just gone. So, and we have some really good Sule cards, and he does seem to be our star boy at the moment.
He absolutely is.
He is a superstar. Hit the post a couple of times. Got a great goal. He's
everywhere.
He's quality. So it's like we have an orange lava autograph of him. We have from Chrome, and we have a Youth Quake of 99. And we have a Stadium Club of 50. It's all kind of happening.
Yeah,
but it's like these are temporary players.
So if they go. So the question is anybody going to break through to the point where if they're not in the Frosinone checklists for the Serie A products, we'll buy them anyway? Do you know what I mean? Like if Matteo Sule continues his form throughout the season and doesn't get into any Serie A products.
Yeah, do we just buy up all his Juventus?
Do you I don't really want this Juventus, but then I do want something to remember him by.
I think we need one nice Juventus card. And at the moment we do have the autograph, orange lava. Renier, that was his first goal in Serie A. I don't know how I feel about him at the moment. We're still waiting to see Caio Jorge, whatever his name.
Yeah, Caio Jorge, yeah.
He's another player who has rookie card.
Yes.
Because I was excited for us to hit the top flight because I thought our players are going to start getting cards and that's be cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting us to sign a load of players that have premium cards.
Because they're young, but they're not that young.
Yeah, so I don't really know what to do. All I know is I'm loving the football I'm watching.
Yeah, liquid football.
It's quality, it's fun, it's unbelievable. We're actually performing well. It's insane.
Yeah.
Scoring
1.8 goals per match.
We're blockbuster. We are blockbuster.
Always watch Frosinone.
It's just fun. They're always on TV. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
Brilliant.
But yeah, I'm interested now for these Serie A products because I love the idea of a premium card on premium stock in that beautiful, beautiful yellow kit.
Yeah.
Come on. We need that. And I feel like Sule probably will be in cards. Do you know what I mean?
Surely.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Panini put some rookie logos on them and everything. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's been fun. It's been a very nice part of my football week now. Because it used to be like when they got promoted, it's like, yeah, I get to watch it, but I'd always be upset.
Yeah.
And devastated. But
you're
now,
watching it kind of just to be there, just to...
But now it's like we're winning. Yeah. And like frequently. Which is like such a... I really want to go over to a game.
Yes.
It's on my list. We have our next 3 games I think are like Empoli, Calgary and... Bologna. I don't know which order they're in. Before then playing Inter. But like that feasibly could be 9 points. Now obviously that'll be very tough. But like... Could happen.
The only teams above us at the moment are Monza, Atalanta, Napoli, Fiorentina, Juventus, Inter, and at the top of the table, Milan. Yeah. So, I mean, you look, there's big clubs down there, Lazio, Roma. Who's the top team in the Lazio region?
Us. It's us. And if you look at even Empoli, like they've only scored like 1 goal, I think, all year. They have 4 points. Like, I just feel very safe. Now, obviously, it only takes 3 match days to change that fully. Yes. But by the way we're playing, the vibe, everything, it just feels very safe. It feels like we... like, the thing is, out of the people that are above us, we got points against 2 of them. We beat Atlanta, and we got a draw against Fiorentina.
Yep.
So, like, we can
play. And I watched Fiorentina last night against Napoli, and they were class.
Yeah, we can play. That's the thing. It's like, it's not just we'll get points against Empoli. Can we come up against the bigger teams?
Yeah.
Like, I do think Inter and the likes that could kill us, the way, like, Roma could have killed us. But, like, we stayed in the game. And you're not staying up by being... I don't know, it's been fun. And I'm excited for... Hopefully, Panini can launch some Serie A products soon. And we can get some of those boys in their kits. Because that does... But the thing is, Jason...
Yeah.
We're going to stay up. So it goes
from... The rush?
Yeah, it goes from this kind of exciting, like... We have premium cards to... Yeah, we're going to have them next year too, by the way.
Yes.
Because we're staying.
Okay. Well,
that's fun.
On that bright note, we will see everyone on Thursday for more podcasting. In the meantime, check out soccercardsunited.com/store and get yourself some sealed wax if you like. Enzo, good to be back.
Oh, so happy to see you.
And we'll see you all later in the week. Have a good one.